All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator. You'll see in the top right, our loan interest payment for the day was only $252. And today's the day we are going to get rid of that once and for all. So we're going to sell a bunch of horses. Right now, we can speed up time. I'm not too worried about the planting right now. Let's unload the soybean. Take it in. What are our prices? Soybean, $31.95 at the train station mill. Okay, I'm actually going to slow down time because I don't want that to change because that is a lot. That'll get us another 15,000 or so, which is pretty small potatoes compared to the amount we're about to rake in for the horses, but let's do that now. Starting off the episode with a big old sale. Let's check it to make sure I don't misremember. 15, but then all these are 95. And there's no point waiting for the next day. So, sell all these. And we're going to make, excuse me, 283.2. Let's confirm and look at all that money. We're almost to $1 million. We're a quarter of the way there, except there's debt, so we're actually not, just like real life. So let's repay. Look at that. We still have 255 left, except a lot of that's going to go to horses. So let's buy as many as it lets us. And confirm. And we still have 222,418. And it's nice. It's really nice. I just want to go buy new stuff, new things. It's very tempting, but we're not going to. We're going to stay on course. Just get money, money. That's not what I want. I want this trailer. We're going to get a little bit more money, and then we basically just have to keep time going, right? Straw, hay, fill it up, and then wait. Let's see, 50. Yeah, we still need to do like 2 more rounds. We really just need to pick up the pace of the clock. Train station mill is this one. Man, a horse is, my goodness. I kind of wish we would have bought the, actually we still could. Let me just see something. If we buy a big one, that's going to cost 95. We can hold 16. And then if we just fill it up, 16 times 50 grand would be about 800. Yeah, that would do it. That would really do it, if we can even fit this on our farm. Can't do that because we have to have that grass. We have to have our field. That thing is huge. Or we could just buy another small one. Or we could get rid of these vehicles and see if we can put one right there. I think that's the way to go. Oh, no, because we can't feed them. We don't. Well, we could. We just have to really work at it. But then we'd only have to do 1 round of. Let's sell this and think that. So we would have 24 horses. You figure about 50,000. That's well over $1 million, right? Would that be 1.2 million for 24 horses, or am I like way off? And then of course we'd make a little less because of fees. And that would do it. instead of waiting 20 days, we would just have to wait 10. We would just have to really we'd have to go crazy on getting oats, straw, and hay. Which isn't impossible, we just have to... Huh. Let's do it. Let's go clear out the... Yeah, we'll sell this, clear out those vehicles, and then invest in a large horse, buy 24 horses, well, buy 16 more, and then hopefully there'll be like a harvest mission with oats. Obviously we'll plant oats and get the straw swath from our own field. Yeah, that's going to be brilliant. I hope. And we won't have to go into debt to do it, so our overhead's going to stay low. We might buy or lease a larger mower to help with that process, but that won't be that expensive now, comparatively. Or relatively, I should say. Alright, so there's another 17.8. Okay, that's sort of the money boost we needed. Is this episode 30? Took 30 episodes. And I know for Alpine, next week we will start on easier mode so that we make money faster so we can do more. And hopefully it won't feel as stagnant as some of these times felt, I know, in this series. Yeah, I can't remember. I started on I don't remember what it's called, like the hardest difficulty. And it's pretty brutal, especially for video, so I won't do that again. Yeah, we just cleaned up the farm last time, and now we're gonna kind of mess it up again just to see if we can get this paddock. Because if we do a small one, that would give us 8, 16. It'd give us, let's see, 500 plus 6 would be 300. Yeah, that only gives us 800,000, a little less. So we need both small and large. Okay, so for now, we'll actually just park this stuff on his property. Whoever the neighbor is. Get this out of the way as well. Yeah, we'll just move all this, and hopefully it'll work. Okay, so there's most of it. Let's get this... We're not going to start planting yet, because I want to see if I need to... Probably need to mow first. We could also lease a tractor. I know I'm spending a lot of money, but this should all help immensely. So maybe I will start planting. Yeah, let's start planting. I can lease a tractor and maybe get a mower going. So we need to switch to oats. There it was. Okay. And now... Oh, I should have moved that first. Well, let's lease a... I always like this one. Yeah. There we go. I guess while we're here, let's get a mower. This one. Right? Yeah. We'll lease that. And then the littler one should connect right there. And might go on. I can never tell about the... like the... I don't know, hitches or whatever. People are always like, well, if you look at it... Well, I do look at it, and I don't get it, so... Oh well. I just try by... Or I just figure it out by trying and failing or not failing. So, the little one will go on maybe the front, but for sure I think the back. For sure, I think. But if possible, I always like it on the front. So, no, that was right. Yeah. But for now, let's move out of the way and see if we can get our horse paddock down. What object? Okay. Doesn't look great, but it looks flat. I don't know why this one couldn't be flat, but this one can. That's what I wanted. Okay. And now, lots of horses. 2 of each. And that should be it. Lots of money, and now we're down to 50. And that'll slowly dwindle as we pay for these horse training and all that. But in 10 days, we should have a big old profit. Let's see if there's an oat mission. There we go. Yeah, we'll borrow. I don't really care about the money. Field 11. Let's see. This will be good. So we'll have a lot of oats. We'll get plenty of swath, I think, from just what the oats we're planting. Because I don't think we can get swath from a mission. Field 11 is... Oh, it's right by me. Really narrow. And water is easy, and then I'll do some mowing while this harvester harvests. I think we can bring in that. See if we unfold this, and we want to unfold this. There we go. Big old field of oats. A lot of weeds, but it should still get us a bit, you know. Plus a tiny little bit of profit. There we go. And now we, of course, have to drive this up. Well, we don't have to. We can use ours, but... yeah, I'll speed up time once it's planted. I should have bought a bigger planter as well. But I'll worry about that next time if we need to keep doing some planting. Alright, yeah, this field is super close. So many horses that we don't have to train. Thank goodness for that mod. Okay, we'll leave this like here. And now, let's see, where am I? We can unfold this and lower both. Turn on both, and we'll mow this way faster than last time. Ooh. Yeah, the nice thing about Alpine next week is we won't have this like $1 million goal, so we'll be able to just focus on upgrading. And so little fields like this will hopefully sooner than later turn into kind of nothing for us. We'll have a huge planter, harvester, so, you know, all that good stuff. And then we'll be able to just very quickly sort of go through an entire field cycle. Alright, so we won't get everything, that's fine. But I think we can do all the... Oh, that is just... I mean, it's probably, what, 3 times faster, right? Based on the width. Okay, good enough. Lift it. Turn it off. Helper B and G. Who are helper B and G? Maybe I accidentally hit H. Oh, I did, yeah. Okay, let's drop these off like that. And go find the tedder. We'll get this turned into hay. This is the problem with facing them the wrong way. Okay, that guy's in our way, so we will go down here. Just do the perimeter quick. Okay, and now for the most satisfying part, job, I guess, of Farming Simulator. We get to windrow. We should start here before the planner gets back. So a couple episodes ago, I was talking about maybe adopting a new kitten, a new cat, a new kitty, and we did. So her name was Nutter Butter, which we just didn't like, not only because we're vegan, but because I don't think it's a good name. Sorry if you have a pet named Nutter Butter, but we changed it to Gerda, which, yes, you could argue is a worse name, but we would argue it's a better name. So now we have Gruber and Gerda. She is 4 months old, still very kittenish in size and demeanor. Super sweet, super squeaky. We're doing a very slow, deliberate process of introducing the cats. So just, let's see, we got her Friday, and yesterday would have been Monday, and that was the first time they it was the first time they saw each other, and we did like this, basically we fed them next to each other and then played with them next to each other, so they were distracted, but my Gruber, the one that's been here for 5 years, sort of was tricked into being introduced to her, and it went really well. Today they've been kind of playing around each other, but not playing with each other yet, but that's okay. So it's about as good as we were hoping for, so things are very well. And then now we're just dreaming that someday they'll be like best friends, which may or may not happen, and that's okay, because now Gerda has a nice new home. So yeah, it's been a really nice weekend to just, cuddle up and play with the new sweet kitten. Almost kitten, I mean, not quite kitten, but 4 months. So yeah, it's been exciting. And yeah, that and a lot of Hades. Still playing a ton of Hades, because even after the credits roll, that game just keeps going. I mean, it is still so fun. I think I've done 60-ish attempts. I think half of them have been, probably more than half, I think it says, has been completed. Because of course at the beginning I was very bad. And yeah, it's cool because once you're done with like, I guess the main story and you get the credits, there's still a ton to do, like new mechanics are introduced. And then you can keep like, I don't want to say leveling up, but basically leveling up people's relationship with you. And that unlocks entire new like storylines with people. It's just so well done. So I think I have over 50 hours played and I just can't stop. Like I still just like think about it a lot. Like again, almost like addictive, obsessive, but I only do about one run a day on the weekdays. And then of course the weekends I'll do a few because I have more time, but so I'm not letting it, you know, I think it's only an addiction when it negatively affects your life, they say. But you know, I'm old enough, I think, that I got a handle on that. More attention still goes to my job and my family and stuff. That's what I tell myself. It's good though. It's really good. Anyway. Oh. Let's pick it up. Yeah, so right now, actually, before I do anything, what I should have done right away is water the horses, because it's so easy. Oh, we'll also have to get a belt for the straw. So let's get these watered, and then we'll probably call it a day, because I gotta go cook dinner. Doing a vegan mac and cheese with, we use either a white bean sauce. We'll do like a great, the northern white beans, and I'll mix that into a cheese sauce. But then if I don't care too much about calories, I will use cashew, which is way better. Since those are fatty enough, it actually does turn out very cheesy. So I'm doing a cashew one tonight, just a simple cheese sauce that I just have memorized. And then I'll mix in, for mine, I'll mix in some buffalo sauce, probably some soy crumbles. It's gonna be good. Maybe. Or I'll mess it up and it'll be okay. You never know. So I have to go do that. So heavy. Were these watered? Yeah, they're fine. Also, how is this person doing? Oh, it's waiting for me to... So if we empty this, it should finish without having to empty it again. So we can just leave this under. And then go finish the watering, and then we'll have to just make sure we go back, or else the combine will run into it. Okay, so the water is, I think, still here. Wait, where do you see... Oh, that's cool. It does separate it. Horse paddock, large horse paddock. So this one needs no more water. Well, I guess it could, huh? Still pretty topped off, so we're good. Loading wagon, I want to go make sure we attach, or we go near it, so I don't forget about it. So next episode we will pick up this hay. We can actually go forward in time. And let's get this out of the way. And that will be a day. Cool. Alright. That is so many horses. That's going to be a lot of money in about 10 days. And And that's going to be it. So I will see you next time, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you would like, you can leave a comment below or like and subscribe or all three. And, of course, as always, have yourselves a very nice day.